Early this morning, we saw this Starbucks location open up as usual at 4:30 a.m. What is not usual is a picket line blocking the drive-thru at this store as baristas start to strike.
My store, this store, unionized in 2022, and my previous store that I was at also unionized in 2022, and we still don't have a contract.
It's being called the Red Cup Rebellion. Starbucks unionized baristas are on strike, demanding better pay, better hours and staffing, and rallying against what they say are labor violations. Workers United says Starbucks has not offered a contract they believe is close to what they're asking for, so they're taking to the picket line. The strike is happening at more than 65 stores in roughly more than 40 cities across the country.
For so long, they were this progressive company. The communities we create in our stores and the partners, every store I've ever worked at is like some of the best people I've ever met work at Starbucks. It's just that the company itself is making it harder to work for the company.
And I have never seen an employer act with such reckless disregard for breaking labor laws.
Lynn Fox spoke on a media conference call run by Starbucks Workers United this morning. She says she's never seen a multi-billion-dollar corporation offer so little to its employees.
Starbucks is trying to break workers' momentum through union busting and delays and intimidation tactics and firings, but it's not working.
Baristas also spoke out during the press conference.
It's hard to get more than 19 hours a week.
They're not going to see me behind the bar. They're not going to see me in the drive-thru. They're going to see me on the picket lines.
We reached out to Starbucks for a comment, and the company released this video statement.
Nearly every coffee house is operating normally, and we're proud to offer the best job in retail. When Workers United is ready to return to the bargaining table, we're ready to talk.
Early last week, 92% of Starbucks unionized workers voted for this strike. In Queen Anne, Ranji Sinha, Cairo 7 News.
Hey, New Yorkers, you're so fine. Please don't cross our picket line.
My name is Ray, and I'm a supervisor at this location at this Starbucks. And right now, Starbucks workers are on an unfair labor practice strike because Starbucks has refused to come back and negotiate for our first contract, and they have still yet to resolve hundreds of unfair labor practice charges against the company. So what we're asking for is pretty simple and basic. We want enough hours to meet the benefits. We want enough staffing in our stores so we're not overworked, and we want to be paid enough to live in this city. I'm having to work doubles. I'm having to work closes to opens. I worked 12 hours the other day, and I'm putting in overtime every week just so I could afford my rent, so I could afford bills. It's crazy that we're working a full-time job and I still can't afford to pay the basic necessities I need to live. And meanwhile, our CEO is making $96 million, and for only 4 months of work. And meanwhile, our CEO is riding in a private jet, and I'm barely able to afford the MTA fare to go to work.
We are out here on our first day of strike. Starbucks has forced us to go on strike by not giving us good faith bargaining and also not giving us good staffing or constant scheduling and poor pay. We would like them to come back to the bargaining table and give us good faith bargaining. We would also like to have more constant scheduling, better pay. We want a livable wage for all of our baristas. And we would like to have the unfair labor practices settled and resolved.
What?
They have forced us to go on strike by not giving us livable wages. So many of us are living paycheck to paycheck. Some of us can't pay our rent. Some of us have to choose whether or not we get groceries or medications for the next month, and we shouldn't be put into that position. We also have poor staffing, so we're all overworked and underpaid. Right now, we are out here supporting the union. Inside, they have brought in managers and like the district manager, the regional manager, because we aren't coming in, so they have pulled in management to fill those gaps instead of giving us what we ask for. Yeah, I mean, I just graduated college. I worked for Starbucks all through college. I would leave work at like 9 p.m. and then come back the next morning at 6 a.m. just so that I could pay my college tuition. And it's hard to do that for anybody. Nobody should have to live that way.
Going on, and why all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but why are you striking?
We have been trying to get Starbucks to bargain with us in good faith for many years now. We did finally get them to come to the bargaining table after a couple of years, and I was one of the bargaining delegates. And we were making very good progress for a while. We were meeting with them every month, hundreds of Starbucks baristas, and they just kind of stopped actually bargaining in good faith and meeting us where we wanted them to be. We would push to where they wanted us, because it's all about negotiating, and we would give up stuff that we wanted because of their bargaining, and they would give us stuff we wanted. But then when it came to wages and a lot of our economic proposals, they kind of stopped budging, and they offered us a wages proposal that we found personally kind of insulting, considering it's less than most of our year raises that we get. And we just think Starbucks makes way too much money off of the labor that we use, that we have and that we give them, to be giving us such insulting proposals. And we have tons tons of baristas that just want to be able to pay their bills. With rising inflation prices and rent prices and cost of living, we just want to be able to pay our bills and be able to use our jobs to survive, you know?
Why did you target today, Thursday the 13th?
So today is Red Cup Day, which is one of Starbucks' most profitable years. People come in and they get holiday drinks, and they end up getting a free Red Cup with each holiday drink that they buy. And so obviously a lot of people come. It's a very high volume day across the country. People love to come in and get their Red Cups. So we're really trying to get Starbucks where it hits hard in the economic sector. And we want them to lose money and to show them that we are fighting for a contract and we'll do whatever it takes.
Do you feel you're making an impact at this store and the one on Willamette Street?
Definitely 100%. This store is a very busy store, and we get a lot of customers coming through from the highway, and we're right next to the University of Oregon. We have a lot of people who come to this store, and it's very visible, so a lot of people see what we're doing, and 29th as well. And so I think we are making an economic difference, yeah.
And briefly, what are you asking for just generally in wage increases and what you want?
Yeah, we just want to bring more money to the table for us. We want a higher wage raise than what they are offering us, which we find to not be adequate for matching cost of living prices and inflation in many other places. I have lots of barista friends who are in like Chicago and New York City and Seattle who have to have 2 to 3 jobs to get by to make rent, and we should not be working 90 hours a week to be able to live, because otherwise we're just living to work.
Are you students at U of O?
We are.
Awesome. So they're on strike, obviously. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? I mean, you can't get your coffee.
No, I was just trying to get my Red Cup today. now I can't, so it's a bummer. I was really looking forward to it.
What do you think of them being on the picket line?
I don't know. We were just not what we were expecting today.
I'm kind of shocked, honestly. Like, I go to Starbucks like 3 times a week or every day, depends. And I didn't expect it to be closed. I just wanted to get my Red Cup today.
Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey. Woo! What's disgusting? Union busting. What's outrageous? Starbucks wages. What's appalling? Bosses stalling. What's disgusting? Union busting. What's outrageous? Starbucks wages. What's appalling? Bosses stalling. What's disgusting? Union busting. What? Mighty, mighty union! Fighting for justice! Fighting for justice!